Once you see these moments, history will never look the same. This story shows the experiences and achievements of Jewish Americans from the 1700s to the 1900s. Every year in the United States, Jewish American Heritage Month is celebrated in May. In 1917, during World War I, a Yiddish poster by Charles Chambers encouraged Jewish immigrants to help defend the freedom they came to America to find. In 1909, workers marched in New York City demanding an end to child labor. Their sashes read, "Abolish child slavery," in both English and Yiddish. In 1979, the National Hanukkah menorah was displayed in Lafayette Park, across from the White House in Washington, D.C. In 1983, members of the Committee for Jewish-Black Relations were photographed working together for civil rights. In 1993, Ruth Bader Ginsburg testified during her hearing to become a U.S. Supreme Court Justice. In 1903, famous magician Harry Houdini was photographed early in his career. In 1812, artist John Reuben Smith drew the Kahal Kadosh Beth Elohim Synagogue in Charleston, South Carolina, one of the oldest Jewish congregations in the U.S. In 1937, baseball star Hank Greenberg appeared on the All-Star team at Griffith Stadium in Washington, D.C. In 1988, Elie Wiesel, Holocaust survivor and writer, was photographed after winning the Nobel Peace Prize. In 1962, Barbra Streisand was photographed as her career in music and film began to rise. In 1868, a lithograph of Isaac Leeser, a major Jewish religious leader in America, was published. In 1800, philanthropist Rebecca Gratz was honored in a painted portrait. In 1833, Penina Moise published Fancy's Sketchbook, one of the earliest poetry books by a Jewish American woman. In 2017, the interior of the Kahal Kadosh Beth Elohim Synagogue, built in 1840, was photographed in Charleston. In 1913, newsboys waited late at night in New York City for the Jewish newspaper The Forward. In 1915, writer Sholem Aleichem, known as the Yiddish Mark Twain, was featured in the Day Book newspaper. In 1917, political activist Emma Goldman was photographed riding a streetcar. In 1920, Louis Brandeis served as a U.S. Supreme Court Justice, the first Jewish justice in American history. In 1925, President Calvin Coolidge attended the cornerstone laying of a Jewish community center in Washington, D.C. In 1940, Albert Einstein officially received his American citizenship. In 1935, the Jewish Theater Project in New York City staged the play, It Can't Happen Here. In 1942, Jewish life in America was documented through shop windows, farm workers in New Jersey, and U.S. Army chaplain David Rubin during World War II. In 1963, Rabbi Joachim Prinz met President John F. Kennedy after the March on Washington for Civil Rights. In 1985, people marched in New York City to demand freedom for Russian Jews. These moments are part of the exhibition, From Haven to Home, 350 Years of Jewish American Life. Like, share, and subscribe for more powerful historical photos.